Thanks for joining me this Tuesday morning. I hope you guys are all doing well. Are you enjoying this fall weather and all the leaves that are changing colors and even falling out of the trees? Have you guys had enough leaves yet to rake them up and jump in them? That's one of the fun things about fall. So this week's theme, as you can see, are leaves, and I have pictures of leaves and also fun leaves behind me. So that means that's what our story time is going to be about. Before we get started, we're going to do a song. Last week we had our friend Mr. Raccoon come with us and we didn't do a song. But this week we're going to do a song because something that comes out in fall that you see more than any other time of the year is spiders. Do you guys like spiders? I don't know if I really like spiders, but there's a song that I think that you guys know that is about spiders, the itsy bitsy spider, okay? So get your little spiders ready and let's go ahead and sing our song. Ready? The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. The itsy bitsy spider, he's a determined little spider. Let's sing the song one more time. Get your spiders ready. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. That's spider. Spiders do good things. They get bugs in their webs and eat them. They have to eat too. They're a good thing to have around your house, at least on the outside, I believe. So today's book is about a fox, Fletcher and the Falling Leaves. This is a favorite fall book for me. It's about this cute little fox and a very special leaf. So let's go ahead. If your hands are in your lap and you're sitting down and you're ready to listen, let's go ahead and read our story.
Fletcher and the Falling Leaves by Julia Rawlinson. Pictures by Tiffany Beek. Rights given by Green Willow Books. The world was changing. Each morning, when Fletcher bounded out of the den, everything seemed just a little bit different. The rich green of the forest was turning to a dusty gold, and the soft swishing sound of summer was fading to a crinkly whisper. Fletcher's favorite tree looked dull, dry, and brown. Fletcher was beginning to get worried. "I think my tree is sick," said Fletcher. "What's wrong with it?" his mother asked. "Its leaves are turning brown," said Fletcher. "Don't worry, it's only autumn," she said. Fletcher ran back to his tree and patted the rough bark. "Don't worry, it's only autumn," he said. "You'll feel better soon." But the tree didn't get better. Each day, more leaves turned brown. One morning, the wind blew a small brown leaf off of the branch. Fletcher jumped up and caught it very gently in his paw. "Don't worry, tree. I've got your leaf. I'll fix you." Fletcher looked around, picked a piece of grass, and carefully tied the leaf to the branch. Just then, another gust of wind ruffled Fletcher's fur. The little leaf shook itself free and fluttered back to the ground. Fletcher picked it up again and thought very hard. Then he poked the leaf onto the twig and pushed it down firmly. "Now, you hold on tight," said Fletcher. "No more flying around." The little leaf gave a tiny rustle in reply. The next day, a strong wind was blowing through the forest. Fletcher rushed out of the den and ran all the way to his tree. Lots of branches were bare, and the little lost leaves spun everywhere. "Don't worry, tree. I'll catch them all for you, I promise." Round and round and round whirled Fletcher after the swirling leaves. "Leaves! Wonderful! Just what I need for my nest," said a squirrel. "But these belong to the tree," said Fletcher. "Don't take them away." "The tree doesn't need them any more," said the squirrel, and bounded off. "Help! Help! The wind and the squirrel are stealing our leaves," cried Fletcher. "Leaves! Terrific! Just what I need to keep warm," said a porcupine rolling around. "But these belong to the tree," said Fletcher, plucking leaves from the porcupine's needles. "Not any more," snuffled the porcupine, and away he rolled. "Help! Help! The wind, the squirrel, and the porcupine are stealing our leaves," cried Fletcher. Suddenly, a flock of friendly birds swooped down from the sky. They picked up the leaves in their beaks and poked them onto the tree's branches. Soon the tree was leafy again, and Fletcher flopped down and smiled. "Thank you, birds, thank you," he gasped as the birds fluttered away. He lay looking up through the leaves at the sky and drifted off to sleep. But the wind continued to blow, and the branches still danced, and the leaves shivered and shook themselves and began wiggling free. And they tossed and they turned, and they twitched and they twirled and tumbled to the ground. They brushed Fletcher's nose and filled his dreams with whispering sounds. When Fletcher woke up, he couldn't believe his eyes. Instead of a roof of dancing leaves, all he could see were bare branches against the sky. "Oh, tree, I am so sorry," gulped Fletcher. "All your leaves are gone." But then he saw high in the branches one small leaf still holding on. "I won't let the wind steal that one," said Fletcher, and he began to climb. He crawled along to the last leaf, and he held it firmly onto its branch. All day long the wind blew, the branch bounced, and Fletcher held it tight. "I'll stay with you, leaf," he said. "Don't worry." But then, with a sudden whoosh of wind, the branch bounced high. With a plip, the leaf let go and fluttered like a flag clutched in Fletcher's paw. Fletcher looked sadly at the leaf he had promised to save. He carried it carefully down the tree and back to the den. He made a cozy little bed for it and gently tucked it in. But all night long he could only think of his tree, all on its own. At dawn, Fletcher tiptoed outside. The wind had finally stopped blowing, and the air was cold. The moon still hung in the clear sky, and pale stars glimmered. As he came to his favorite tree, Fletcher saw a magical sight. The tree was hung with 1,000 icicles, shimmering silver in the early light. "You are more beautiful than ever," whispered Fletcher. "But are you all right?" A tiny breeze shivered the branches, making a sound like laughter, and in the light of the rising sun, the sparkling branches nodded. Fletcher gave his tree a hug. Then he went back to the den for a nice warm breakfast.
Okay, guys, that's the end of our story. I hope that you enjoyed the book about Fletcher and the falling leaves. Make sure that you guys are enjoying this nice, cool weather outside as the leaves are falling, playing in the leaves, apples and pumpkins. This is a very nice time of year, and I hope that you guys are enjoying it. If you like this book, make sure you stay tuned to this video. There will be a list of books that are similar to this one if you want to read those. Now, also, don't forget, keep staying tuned to the Oaks Beitman Memorial Library Facebook page and also the Troy Miami County Facebook page. We have lots of programs, lots of things going on, and special things that are going to be coming up as we get closer to Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas. So make sure that you're staying tuned and you're keeping up with us. Like the videos if you like them, give us hearts, leave us a comment. But until next time, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.